Weak. I'm sorry I got angry. If your wife still wants to see mine, or the child, or my mother, by all means, you're welcome to visit. I really hope there's no hard feelings, Uncle. Sungmin. And you don't have anything to say about that. Okay. Visit from Sung Yim. Okay. My husband... Oh god, 5 pages. Okay, my husband was out of the house, and as he usually is during the day, so our servant fetched me instead to tell me that someone was at the door. I was in the middle of a conversation with Mute, but had no idea how I was expected to respond to that. What do? I ask her. She just responds in that usual shocking, crass manner of her. Gee, I don't know. You could try answering the door, maybe? Just a thought, of course. So I excused her and went to do that, but with a great degree of nervousness. I had never done this before. The door was my youngest brother-in-law, Sang Yun, who I had only met a few times before, although his husband mentioned him often enough, usually in the same breath as calling him an irresponsible drunk. Seeing him did nothing short of compound my anxieties. Hello, sir, I stammered. Sojin, he responds with unbelievable volume. It's great to see you again. Hope you don't mind me dropping by unannounced. I just figured I haven't seen my new niece yet, and it's been forever since I've been in the old house. So, well, I thought I'd stop by to say hello to your daughter. I don't know. Sorry, my husband isn't home right now. Maybe you should come back later, I said, shifting uncomfortably. Oh, please, be a good girl and let me come see her. Oh my, good girl. She's really talking down to her. I'm really not here for your husband. This was awkward. I didn't exactly want to turn away my brother-in-law, especially if he just wanted to see baby Minhai, but this was hardly proper. It really wouldn't be my best... It really wouldn't be my place. Sorry. You'll have to wait until my husband gets back. I trailed off. He rolled his eyes and smiled at me. Really? Come now, you're a smarter woman than that, he said, and put his hand on my shoulder. This had now moved to an incredibly uncomfortable. You really value his authority that much? He's my husband, I responded. What else could I say? He replied, wow, no wonder he walks all over you. If that's how you treat him, you have got a lot to learn about dealing with men, dear Sojin. Especially my brother. But come on now, this is a bad conversation at the doorway. Can't I see my niece? I hear she's rather adorable. I took a deep breath. I'm sorry, I said, trying to be as bold as I could. I'm going to have to go now. Sorry, I started to close the door on him. Alright, I understand. I'll talk to him myself later. Don't worry, I won't mention this visit. Do say hello to her mother for me, though, he said, and left. My heart nearly skipped a beat when he said those words. I stood there in the doorway for a good while, stunned. Even now, I still have much to think about. Not simply putting knowledge of our child's true mother. Oh, that's what he had meant. A matter of great secrecy, but also of what he said about my husband. Perhaps his words were true. Man, reading that, I just can't believe that's her. She used to be so timid. Thinking of me having a shocked, crass manner, or being afraid of her brother-in-law at the door, well, it's all what I expected from her at the time. She just changed a whole lot as she got older. Well, honestly, maybe not as much as I thought. She might have gotten bolder behind her husband's back, but in front of him, that never really changed much. What do you think? Should she have listened to Sung Young about being less differential to her husband? Well, of course, Sung Young wasn't wrong, you know. Sure, she's his wife, but absolutely no part of her responsibilities involved getting walked all over. Well, of course, that's horrible. Frankly, it would have been better for her if she had stood up to him a bit. Of course, I agree. If her husband hadn't been, wasn't being satisfied at home, well, I mean, I feel bad for her. But he was totally right. It is her fault. Okay. Either way, well, she did change in some ways. Would you like me to show you what I'm talking about here? I mean, just as a warning, it's some pretty scandalous stuff she was involved in. Do you want to see? Sure. What kind of scandalous stuff are we talking about? That expression tells me it's that kind of a scandalous stuff. Okay, okay then, you're going to absolutely love this. It's really, really hot. But unfortunately, it probably doesn't go into as much detail as you'd like. But well, wow, just see it for yourself. I'm not into this, like, you know, I don't know how you got the impression of all, but okay, it's definitely a pretty big fall for her. You'll see what I mean soon enough. Before I get to the scandalous stuff, I'm gonna go and ask Hyune those questions, just you know, just to kind of change it up a little bit. So, alright, let's go ahead and disable. Okay, if I could spell. Disable AI. Alright, good. Enable AI. Nope, star. HYUN. Little dash mark AE. Good. And then, of course, we'll go to quit. And hello. Oh, speak with Hyune. So, what can I do for you? Oh, nothing. Okay. Guess she didn't realize that we deactivated her. Well, let's go and access. Yeah, here. Mute's questions. Question 1. Mute. How are you doing? What's this? You talk to Mute? I don't know what she told you, but you really shouldn't listen to her. All she ever did was gossip, and I'm certain she hasn't changed a bit since back then. Okay. Please, don't trust her. She just spins everything to make everything look bad, no matter what. Okay. Okay. Please promise. I promise. Thank you. I really appreciate that. At least you give me a fair chance. Of course. I don't know about the whole murdering thing, but I'll give you a fair chance. Well, if you show me one of her questions, I'll tell you the truth. But I don't think it's what she'll expect. So, that's it? Alright. Well, let's go on to question 2. How do you feel about me? Wow, there's a tough question. I mean, you seem really like a really what? I mean, you seem like a really good person. I think I could call you a friend. Really? You could call me a friend? Okay. You seem to be a really good learner, but I like that. Okay. I mean, listener. I like that. Well, you said something back there. Kind of skipped over it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look back at that. Okay. Does that answer your question? Yes, of course. Okay, good. Not that I really understand why Mute was asking. Alright. Hyune, why don't you treat me with more respect? Wait, what? What's happening? What's with the screen? What's with the screen? What? Jeez, my word. What are you talking about? When have I ever not treated you with respect? I don't know what's wrong with that awful AI, but I definitely don't know what's wrong with you. Why would you